was speaking earlier on to some of the guys at talkSPORT about Erik Ten Hag's position at Man United and why I think it's totally wrong for fans to say Erik Ten Hag out, give Erik Ten Hag the sack. Because when you look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in this position about 3-4 years ago when he first came, he was also on the brink of losing his job. And Erik Ten Hag, who's had one year and a bit at Man United, got us a trophy. He's finished third, and he's had, a number of great games, good results, good performances, and everything. So it's more like if you can give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that time, why can't you give Erik Ten Hag? Plus, despite multiple injuries he's had to the squad, we haven't even got a back line in place for him to go into every game. And I think I was talking about Mikel Arteta earlier on, why I don't want to compare Ten Hag to Arteta, because Arteta's coming with a different vision. He's got that chemistry around him. He's got Edu. He's got Josh Kroenke, who actually comes and backs him when he needs to. But when you look at Ten Hag, and I'm 100% behind him when he said we cannot play like we did at Ajax. Because number one, we had a bunch of incompetent players on that pitch who every match you see always accumulate long balls, which is not part of what Ten Hag wants. The likes of Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford need to go because they're not players that I think are good for the long term. Sell them both in January to begin with. And
Jake, I appreciate what you've said, but I just wonder whether or not it's an argument that you can make. You say the players are incompetent when Ten Hag himself has spent £374 million on players. We'll come back to you in just a second. Dan's a Manchester United fan. He's a big advocate of Erik Ten Hag as well. Thank you very much for calling. 03717223344. What do you want to say to Dara and Simon?
Hi, gents. Thanks for having me on. Quick question, first of all. You guys must be getting sick and tired of talking about Man United.
Indeed. Big time.
Pretty much.
Look, I'm a season ticket holder. I love the club. Last two games have been pretty awful. Well, in fairness, it seems to be awful. But Ten Hag's got when he first came in, he talked about a plan. It's a 5-year plan. He's been employed to manage a football team. You've got to think about all the politics and everything that's come with it. And we talk about the players. And again, let me ask this question: if Anthony costs us 35-40 million quid, will we be having a discussion about how awful it is and what a waste of money? Ten Hag's gone out and said, look, I want this guy. The guys up above him, but the guys are negotiating and willing, therefore, to pay the money. We need to stop this whole circus of getting rid of managers. We need to get to the core of the issues. And look, Ten Hag, he's trying to get his philosophy through, but it all comes down to the culture. That stems from the top. Regardless of what anybody says,
okay, Dan.
It's the top that is rotten.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.